Well, hello everybody. It is BonesCoon here, and welcome back to Lords Mobile, guys. Today I have something a little unconventional for you. And by unconventional, I mean something that I don't really discuss too often. It's pay-to-play packs. Now, they come out with pay-to-play packs very often. They come out with new things all the time. And obviously, I mean, that's part of the business. They want to try and get you to buy as many packs as they possibly can. So the things that they offer over time are going to increase in yield. Part of that's going to be because of drop rates decreasing over the years, and some of it will be because people grow at such a fast rate. Now you need a lot of stuff to catch up, so they want to give you a little more bang for your buck for you to be able to compete with bigger players out there. But although this reigns true for pretty much all the packs that have come out, sometimes it's better with some packs than it is with others. So if you're on a budget and you don't know what to spend on, then I have a few recommendations here for you on what will be probably best for your growth. Now, I'm not going to cover gear, and for the most part, I'm not going to cover heroes. I'm not going to cover war heroes, at the very least, because those are all personalized based on what you want to do. Obviously, if you're talking combat heroes, I would purchase into Berserker, Lore Weaver, and Songstress of the Sea, with Songstress of the Sea being the cheapest option of the three. So if you're on a budget and you can only afford one, I would probably go with her because they all offer the same boosts. They're army boosts. It's just there's one for each of the troop types that are available. As for gear, that heavily matters based on the style that you're going to do. So it's just too much to discuss in this one. Plus, I've discussed my pay to play gear options that I've recommended in the past. So you could just look through my tips playlist and find those because for the most part they haven't changed because they haven't added new war gear in a very long time, aside from champion gear, which they've updated. But I digress. So this is mostly for things that will grow your account. The starting one is plentiful offerings. The reason for this is because you spend 99 cents and you get 1,000 gems, fortune chest. Does it not show? Oh no, are these not? They're not in order. Oh, that is okay. I guess for the most part they are in order, but plentiful offerings right here. 3,000 gems, a few fortune chests, and a couple other little things for $1. You get a total of about you get over 1,300. What is that right there? Math is really hard today. You get over 4,300 gems, and that's very worth it. That is very worth it for that alone. Next up, Gem Packed. Gem Packed is the best value that you're going to get showing up often in the shop for your gems. Now, I did the math, and the $20 gem pack that comes out is not as good proportionally as the $5 one. So, if you want to save a little bit of money, just get the $5 gem pack ones when they come out because this thing shows up in the shop now probably twice a week. It's very common. Next up is Super Savings. Now, Super Savings is my favorite because of its headline thing, the fortune chests. They are completely based on luck, but I will tell you one thing. One time, I bought this thing, $5, and it yielded me 100,000 holy stars. So don't take it for granted. Usually you'll probably get 7 to 10,000 holy stars out of it, but you also get a lot of energy for your monsters, which allows you to hunt, which could give you more holy stars. It can give you resources, it can give you speed ups, a whole bunch of things. Plus, in addition to that, it gives you a few resources, which is nice. Now, the Mythic Forge. This thing is important here. The $5 Ember pack, I do not believe is worth it. And here's why. If you want to upgrade any piece of gear that's worth it, it's going to cost you more than what you're going to get in a $5 Ember pack. You're going to have to buy that $5 Ember pack several times over in order to get, say, like a Terror Vial up to Mythic, or your Skull Crusher, or anything like that. The Mythic Forge, however, is $20, and let's look at this. This is simple fact right here. You get 7 Ember chests and 7 Blazing Embers with the $5 Ember pack. That means that you get 28 of each of those for $20 if you buy those 4 separate times. After you bought the $5 for that, the $20 one proportionally yields less than what the $5 one does. That's just how all the packs work. The Mythic Forge, however, gives you 50 of each, and it's just done and done. So I would recommend always getting the Mythic Forge. If you can't afford it that one time, then wait until you can, because this thing proportionally gives you an amazing value for your chests. And then the Frostwing Cometh is just one little gear piece that I would like to mention, because look at what you get for $5. You get 80 Frostwing chests, which is, well and good, but you get 30 Frostwing hearts. 30 of them. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. You already get over a blue Frostwing heart just for spending $5. Plus the drop rate's really good in it. It's really easy to get this thing to gold, and it's also decently easy to get it to mythic, and it's a fantastic gear piece, so I recommend it for sure. And then here we have the Dark Follower. Now the Dark Follower is a pretty good he's a pretty good hero. And why I would recommend him, it's not because of combat whatsoever, it's because of his abilities. His gold production, his research speed, and his gold production, research speed, and training speed are all very valuable parts of growing an account. And in terms of all the other heroes out there, for account growth, he's unparalleled. That gold production is very necessary if you want to be able to get your hands on gold to train T4 troops. The research speed, of course, very important. And the training speed, of course, important as well. All good for well over just account growth. And then Bursting with Riches. I love this one. This thing is amazing for its value. You spend $5 and you get 10,000 gems, 50 archaic tomes. The $5 pack for the archaic tomes, I believe, gives you 85 tomes right there, which, of course, you're going to get a few more tomes, but at the cost of so many other items. You get 10 Happy Hour, 10 Chest of Hasty Learnings, 10 of the coachings, and this right here, 10 Champion chests, and 10 Slayer chests. Those chests are really difficult to come by. They're expensive. Plus you get 20 of other chests as well, and a few resources that don't actually add up to a lot. But for $5, an amazing value. Just incredible. And then right here, we have Rising Champion. $20 for this bad boy. When I first started playing Champion gear, was insanely expensive. You spent $100 and you got basically what is showing up in this freaking $20 pack right now. And that's amazing. You legit, if you go to my old video of a champion pack opening, you'll see it was just 100 chests and then a few materials all around. It wasn't that great. But now for $20, you can get 100 champion chests, some materials, and then chests for various other ones as well as a decent amount of resources. So I highly recommend that. And if you aren't in a huge hurry, I would just get that instead of buying the $100 pack. But that's just me. Next up is the 30-day supply chest. It offers you some very good stuff. I have to admit, it's held up over the years. I don't believe it's increased over time, but it's definitely worth it. You look this stuff up. You got 4 days worth of speed up researches. You got 2 days worth of... No, wait. Oh, geez, math is hard. You get a lot of stuff. It's a decent amount of resources, helps keep you on your feet. Sweet deal, also very, gosh, Sweet deal has always just been so good. You get so many speed ups. You get 10,000 holy stars, 10,000 VIP points, and then a decent amount of gold. You get 12 million gold, and then plenty of other resources as well as a few chests to work on all of your gear pieces with. So I definitely recommend that. And I'm sure that I missed a few. I know for a fact that I did, but these things are things that I've bought in the past. I bought some of all of these before. Some of them a lot. Sweet deal, I've bought a lot into just over the years because it helps me get back on my feet. And personally, I like it more than boot camp because you never know. You might need to get your hands on general speed ups over boot camp speed ups because who knows, man. Um, Also, a few items are missing from this. I would recommend boot camp because if you don't have boot camp, then you never know. Um, those training speeds are very valuable. And Clockwork Witch because she, as well as Dark Follower, helps your account growth. I just recommend her a little bit less because I don't believe she gives that gold boost. But regardless, those are the things I recommend to you. This is for if you do spend at a decent rate, but you are still budgeting. You're not going to be blowing $10,000 a month on this game or something like that. So if you have a budget, these are what I recommend to you. And that's it. Until the next video, guys. Bye.